Hey guys, MAINLANE here with another Black Ops 3 video. This video is a pretty insane gameplay that I got where my shot was just on point. I could not die. Like right here, boom, one burst. I shot the second, but I killed him in one burst. My shot was on point this game, and I just wanted to kind of bring it to you guys. So in this game, I guess we'll talk a little bit about what I'm doing, and kind of talk about some other things. So first of all, what I'm doing right here is kind of just locking down the middle of the map. I'm just making sure my team can move up, keeping the enemy off this area. Got my UAV now, so I'm just going to let it sweep. And now I'm defending my teammate on B. I'm trying to keep the enemy off him so my teammate can capture B. I'm actually really helping my team. Otherwise, those three mates get to us. If I'm sitting on the B flag, those three enemies, boom, they just get to us. And if I'm standing out in the open, or even sitting back to where he is, if we're challenged by three enemies at once, there's no way we can just kill them all. But with me kind of standing off to the side and using cover, the enemy can't get to me. So I am most likely the reason we captured that objective there, just because I kept the enemy team off of it. Now what I'm doing is I'm holding down this building. I am making sure this building is not in the enemy team's control, because on Infection, this is the most important building. This is the biggest power position on the map. If you hold this building, your team is likely going to win. It's basically that simple. I noticed my ammo's running low there, so I just went and picked up a gun. And at this point, I'm just kind of trying to slow it down. I've had a fairly hectic beginning of the game, and now I'm just kind of trying to slow it down, get my breath back, and then get back into the game. So I saw my teammate die there, so I'm just I'm being wary of that top position. And at this point, I miss 4 bursts, because I'm amazing in this game. And I don't re-engage the enemy. I fall back, go around, take another angle, because otherwise the enemy could just be watching that position, and I could just peek out and die. And I haven't died yet in this game, so I'm kind of trying to avoid that. So I fall back, engage the enemy from a different position, and yeah, at this point I'm using an enemy weapon because my M8 ran out of ammo, and it's the ICR, which is actually a pretty good gun in this game. I'd have to say the best guns for me personally to use, the main ones I use are the M8, the Vesper, the BMP, and the MR6. I almost always have a class dedicated specifically to the starting pistol, just because it's so fun to use. You'll see me get a few kills with it later in this game. I love that gun so much. And I got my first set of wraps. I call that in right away. There's still 40 score left in this round, so I know that it will get like a full use out of the wraps. Otherwise, I might just save it if I don't think I get a full use out of it. So yeah, like I said, locking down this building is key on this map. The enemy just can't even like move up. They cannot get like out of their spawn. And I have my GI unit now, but because the GI takes a little while to call in, and there's only 30 score left, I save it at this point. I'm like, okay, I'll just save it for next round. It'll help us lock down B and continue on from there. So that's kind of what I'm thinking there. At this point, I'm kind of pushing into the enemy spawn just because my teammate's there. I was actually only playing with one friend in this game per Raichu. The rest were just random, so I wasn't playing with a full party. They were flipping spawns, that kind of stuff. Like right here, the enemy actually spawned today. That I totally think I should have gotten that kill. That's fine. So yeah, this whole side of the map actually, cliffside, I consider one of the most important like positions to hold, just because it gives you maneuverability for the whole map. And I don't know how that enemy didn't kill me. But see, my wraps are still running around. I have 4 left on the map, so calling them in with 40 left was actually like the perfect time. If I would have called in my GI unit, it wouldn't have gotten a full set of use, but my wraps did. 2 wraps left, now 1. It was like perfect. Now we're at 96 score. And they got me quite a few kills. At that point, I did not see the enemy laying on the ground. So rude. Like, just lay in there prone. If he wasn't laying there like that, I would have gone flawless the whole first round. But, you know, what you gonna do? So at this point, first of all, in domination, I never captured that starting objective. Look, I had 5 teammates back still in my spawn, and I'm almost in the middle of the map. So I just feel it's way more beneficial to my team to just move towards B and try and kind of lock down that center area, like I did in that first round. Lock down the area, get the map control. The enemy does end up getting B, because they did have 3 people on it at one point. My teammate killed one of them, and I killed the other 2. But, like I said, just kind of locking down the map, getting the map control. That's what I'm doing again here. I'm just making sure that the enemy team can't push up onto my teammate. And, boom, teammates captured B. So I am, in fact, playing the objective, despite the fact that I don't even think I've gotten a capture yet. At this point, I see the enemy up there on my minimap, so I'm kind of just watching out for him. Waiting for him to make a move, push one way or another. Because like I said, I don't want to lose this building. And look, my team flipped the spawns, and now we're spawning A side. And I love this sniper. That guy got wrecked, just completely turned on. But the Annihilator being a one-shot kill is just so amazing. It's so fun to use, and my shot was just on point this game. I was just dominating, especially with the Annihilator. It was beautiful. Yeah, so I've actually really been enjoying Black Ops 3 this far. I've probably played it as much as the Call of Duty I've most played, which would have been the original Black Ops. But I was not quite as good at Call of Duty at that point. So, yeah, the prestige I got to in that game was 8th, and in this game I'm 8th prestige, level 27. Although I am kind of getting a little bit burned out with it, so might have to take a little bit of a break and do another series, which you guys will likely see coming soon. So I saw this enemy on my minimap, shooting at my teammate, and I get a couple shots into him, end up killing him. Right here, boom, 3-shot kill. That is why I love this pistol so much. It's just actually so good. And boom, 3-shot kill. I love the pistol. If you can get the jump on enemies, it's so fun to use. I always have a class dedicated to it. It's just definitely my favorite. And in this game, 63-1 at this point, and I don't know how many kills at this point my kill streaks have gotten me, but by the end of the game, my GI unit gets me 22 and my RAPs get me 12. So a total of 34 kill streak kills. The rest are all from my gun. That guy's panic gravity spikes are so great. So I'm 130 away from my GI unit, and I'm just kind of waiting for it. And got my GI unit and then died. But I got the GI, which is great. But by the end of the game, I actually get 4 GI units. I got a bit aggressive there for that last death. That's kind of why I died. I wasn't using any cover at all. I let the enemy team get behind me. They had control of this building for a bit, and I was pushed up kind of towards their tank. And the enemy got behind me, and I was surrounded. And that's why I died, because I got a bit too aggressive. But at that point, I was using, and I don't know how I didn't see that guy. At that point, I was using an SMG, so I can't just kind of hang back and use cover like I do when I'm using my MA. And yeah, like I said, Annihilator. Do I even miss a shot with the Annihilator this game? I don't think I have. Holy crap, man. That's actually pretty impressive, if I do say so myself. Yeah. Oh, I do miss a shot. Dang it. But I get a collateral to make up for it. So I got 1 kill with every shot, on average. So yeah, guys, this game is coming to a close. Coming up right here, 1 kill, saw him on my minimap. Challenged these 2 enemies, and they lined up perfectly for me. And that's my 4th GI and RAPs. 87-2 is the final score. If you guys did enjoy this game, please leave a like rating. If you didn't enjoy it, leave a dislike, that's cool. But leave a comment as to why, just because I would like to improve what people dislike. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed it, leave a like rating, and I will talk to you next time.